Hi guys, today we are making another video for our YouTube channel, and this video is going to be for dependent open spousal work permit. And you know the drill. I'm gonna ask some questions and we're gonna hope that those answers going to help you in some ways.
For sure, I think.
Okay, Ankur. So, dependent open spousal work permit. As we know, there are recent changes, but still, so many people are asking questions. I feel like they are not clear about some things. So, can you explain a bit about the changes that has been introduced recently?
So, dependent spousal open work permit, the recent changes has been announced and those are implemented as well. So, as per the rules, if somebody is studying in master's degree, PhD programs, or some of the bachelor degrees, they can call their spouses here in Canada on open work permit. Rest of the students cannot sponsor their spouses on open work permit as of now.
So, basically, whoever is pursuing undergraduate diploma programs and postgraduate or a graduate
So,
diploma.
yeah, we are talking about the study permit holders.
Okay, and they can only call their spouses here on dependent spousal open work permit once they're gonna have their work permit, postgraduate.
Yes, postgraduate work permit. So once they are on postgraduate work permit, they would need a job. That job can be anything,
Okay.
and the wage rate does not matter even. So if somebody is a student and willing to call their spouse, and they are not studying in the program where they can get a spousal open work permit, they will have to wait until they get their open work permit to sponsor their spouse.
And this job can be of any tier.
Anything, yeah.
Okay.
But they should have a job. So people are confused when IRCC said that a particular job is not required. So people are applying without the job letter. They never said that no job is required. They said
Oh.
they said job is required, but that can be anything.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And so the people, like when they announced this, before that, like some people has their some applications already in process, right? So again, I'm getting some questions as like there are some files that has been applied like from our company, and they're very worried because the changes are there, like these changes are going to like impact their applications or.
Okay, so if any application submitted before the rules were implemented, they are not impacted.
Okay.
But if they have their result negative, then they cannot lodge their new application if they do not fall under the new criteria.
But still they can apply for reconsideration, no?
They can apply for reconsideration, but reconsideration is never a guaranteed result.
Okay.
So what is reconsideration? So when application is refused, we ask the officer that these are the grounds which you may have missed while making a decision. So we request them to consider this application again,
Okay.
and if eligible, grant the visa.
Cool. And again, like before the processing time, as you know, like especially like from overseas, like India, so people are applying, and the duration, the processing time was 30 to 45 days.
Right.
But now it's like some people, their applications before, like after they made changes, so it's taking too long. People are so worried. So do you want to say something to them?
So yeah, so new rules have been implemented. System takes some times to adapt those rules, right? If we put a new software in the system,
Yeah.
even we take some time to adapt according to the new software. So
Definitely.
that's the same way. There are machines and there are humans. Both are working,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So earlier it used to be 30-40 days. Now it is 3 to 4 months on an average. But that does not mean it is a fixed time. They can get the result before that or after that as well.
So basically, within Canada, if like some spouses are here on visitor permit first, and then they can, once like the student falls under the eligibility or once they get their work permit, then they apply for the postgraduate, the spousal open work permit.
Right.
So the processing time was 3 to 4 months. Is it like also increased for the within Canada applications?
No, for within Canada applicants, it is the same.
Okay.
Okay, so have you came across a question from any of your client that we are here on study permit and our spouse is also here? We came here on 1 year course, and our spouse also got 1 year work permit. Now we are willing to extend our study permit and want to extend their dependent spousal work permit as well.
Something like that.
So
Yeah.
did you come across?
I think
I've
so.
been getting a lot many calls
I
for
think
this.
so. Yeah.
So in that case, students who are already here, you do not fall under the new criteria.
Mm-hmm.
They can still extend their spouse open work permit if they are already here.
Okay. Okay. So once they have the spousal open work permit, as their spouse's work permit uh, increases, like
That's
the time
right.
period increases, like the
That's
dependent
right.
spousal open work permit extended. Okay. And one more query, like I've recently got, so I just want the answer for that. So, for example, you said like master's, doctorate, and some programs of bachelor's, like people, like
Yeah.
if student comes under those programs, they can call
Right.
their spouses. So what if like usually people come here getting the diploma and change it into another college or something. They change their colleges on
That's
frequent
right,
basis,
yeah,
right? If they don't like the study. So if someone comes here getting the master's program, for example, and then they get their spouse also get the dependent spousal open work permit, and then they change it into diploma, then will it going to impact the spouse's file like application or visa?
No. So if the work permit is granted, that means it is granted. That will never be reassessed.
Okay.
So it is. So you can say it is a loophole in the system, but changing a course and college is a hassle now.
Because
Earlier
of
it
the
used to be
changes.
really easy. Everybody wanted to study in GTA, but most of the colleges inside GTA were private public institutions, and most of them are not accepting any new applications.
Okay.
Because after 15th May rules has changed and they are not going to get the work permit.
Okay. And so basically, if couple is newly married and spouse come here, like they like someone like out of those two, somebody is here and they want to like call their partner, right? So the only way is like getting their visitor visa done if they choose the diploma program.
Yes. So earlier they used to apply for dependent spousal open work permit. As of now, they have the choice of getting the visitor visa. So
but study usually lasts for like even the diploma program, they last for like 2 years. How
so
they can keep unite?
two years means 16 months. So they will have to wait until they are eligible to apply for this permit.
So do you think so? Like if the partner is coming on visitor visa, they can easily get their visitor record done?
Not really. So in case of visitor visas, it is on the applicant how they present their application to the officer. So the main concern of the officer is that why would the applicant return to their home country? What are the incentives? So applicant has to provide the sufficient documentary, so that officer can be convinced easily.
But somebody like some couples are so attached, and that's why they don't wanna like they want something to stay together.
But officer wants proof, right?
Yeah, that's true too. Sorry, I was just
So facts are different, proofs are different.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And recently, like so many queries are coming about common visa, like common law visas. Like,
So common law partnership. What is common law partnership? So if two people sharing the same dwelling, sharing same responsibilities, living together for 1 year, they fall under this definition of common law.
yes.
If they have stayed for 1 year, they can apply for dependent spousal open work permit without the need of the marriage certificate.
That is only possible if the person, like the partner, is living within Canada, right?
No, if they have ever lived together for 1 year,
Okay.
and second person has come here on study permit or work permit, if they can prove that they live together and for some reason one has to come here in Canada, they can still apply for common law partner.
Oh, okay. But like that's also possible. That also implies on the visitor visa, like common law. Like if they have lived in a common law, and the partner is like one partner is here on diploma program, they get their easy.
In that case, we have to have sufficient documents to prove the genuineness of the relationship.
Okay.
Because we do not have official legal document which is called marriage certificate. In the absence of that document, what else we can provide to the officer that we can prove that it is genuine.
Okay. But visitor
So
visa can also be approved on the
possibility
basis of.
is there, but we need to see case to case what else we can provide.
Okay. So yeah, Ankur, like these all were my questions. But if you want to add something for the viewers.
So if you have any question regarding to the dependent spousal open work permit, you can always call us. Processing time is about 3 months these days. Do not worry, success is still there. Thank you.
Okay. And guys, like another thing, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe to our channel.
फिर से
फिर से